Hey, how y'all doing? This is Kla the Wanderer. I'm with a fabulous guest. Her name is Essence Dvorak. I'm
Hi.
saying that your name right?
It's actually
Did I
Dvorak.
pronounce it?
Dvorak.
Dvorak. Oh, where, where you from? If you don't mind me asking.
Yeah, my family is from Seattle. Right now I live in Idaho. I live in Boise, Idaho.
Oh, okay. I live in New York City, so
I've always wanted to visit.
yeah.
It's
It's
interesting.
interesting. New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. How old are you? You don't mind me asking? You look young. I'm sorry to ask your age. I don't know. You
Yeah,
don't
no
have to
worries.
answer. I just.
I'm 21.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember when I was 21, but that was ages ago. So yeah, I caught you caught my interest. Watching you on Instagram and stuff, and you practice Taekwondo. And it was like, wow, this is amazing. You wasn't the only one that I seen, but you just kind of stood out. And I was like, maybe I should go talk to her and stuff. So fortunately
Thank
you
you so
said yeah.
much.
Yeah,
I
it's
do
no
really appreciate
problem.
you reaching out.
Yeah. So why don't you tell everybody how you got started in Taekwondo?
Yeah, so basically I started when I was 15 years old. I started at this school in Puyallup called Pinnacle Martial Arts. I hated it at first. My parents just threw me right in there and I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't know anything about martial arts. So it was really new for me. And like I said, I was very socially awkward. I had anxiety. It took me a really long time to like actually get into it and like figure out that this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. It took me until like my first belt test to realize like wow, like this is actually really cool. Like I can actually like use these self-defense moves in real life and like I don't know, it brought me so much joy. So I just kept doing it every single day and dedicated my life to it. So here I am now 7 years later.
Wow, that's fascinating. I seen some Taekwondo Olympics and stuff. I don't know you ever
Yeah.
took place in that or yeah.
Yeah, I do
They
I basically do competitive sparring and poomsae. The Olympic Taekwondo sparring is definitely more popular for Taekwondo. I still haven't really decided on which one I want to stick with. But yeah, I still compete. I'm trying to make a comeback hopefully by the end of this year. I've just been preparing this year, training like 3 4 hours a day, training with my master, working out every day. It's been a lot, but I'm so ready to come back into it. I can't wait to compete again.
yeah, what's that like though? Like just entering that world of Taekwondo, like I don't know if you could tell us. I mean, because I've seen like they kind of like fight in pads and stuff like that, and then they
Yeah.
like a certain amount of hits. It's almost like boxing a bit, but more like the feet
Yeah.
and stuff.
It definitely hurts less than boxing because you don't have a shield like over your like waist and chest areas.
Yeah. Hello. Oh, I think she. Welcome. I think something wrong with her. If you stopped, uh, we got some technical difficulties, folks. She's outside. Hold on. Let me see. Chat. Yeah. Yeah, I guess we gotta wait, folks. So she's outside in the street. Yeah. Well, my day was going good. I don't know what else to talk about. Yeah, I found I kind of spotted her on IG, and she got these flips and stuff. Let me show. I'm gonna show what she does, man. Okay. Yeah.
Sorry, my
You all
phone
right?
keeps.
Yes. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, I was showing the folks some of your pictures and stuff,
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
I bought some clips. Yeah, I bought some clips and stuff too. I didn't get the Chung Lee
Yeah.
one. Yeah, I like
Wow, I
the
just
you
love
do the
that you
Chung
take the
Lee.
time to really like find the photos and like research about me. That really means a lot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like what you did.
Thank you.
Uh, you know. I, nah, it's yeah. So so like what you were saying, what we was talking about before we got interrupted, like why don't you because I don't know too much about Taekwondo, like I know it's a
Yeah.
Korean sport and stuff like that, you know, so I seen one of the tournaments where, this girl, her name was Anastasia, so I forgot her last name,
Oh,
but she
Anastasia.
was like,
Yeah,
yeah,
she's a
yeah,
really
I
good
seen
fighter.
her stuff. Yeah. And like they was like mostly like in this like small ring, and they you could push the person out, and like they both basically they just kick. They don't punch too much, right? In Taekwondo.
Yeah, you can only do punches to the body, but there are so many rules on
Oh,
how you can punch. Like you can't do like a hook, or it just has to be like a straight punch essentially.
oh, okay, okay.
There's a
Is there
lot to
like
learn in
any
Taekwondo.
other did you ever thought about doing other martial arts while you besides
Um,
Taekwondo?
I've actually thought about maybe karate so I can kind of get more informed about what it's about, because I've heard so many debates on people saying like, oh, karate is essentially taekwondo, like they're the same thing, but I don't think they are. I know it's completely different. So I'd love to learn about
Yeah.
karate.
Yeah. A while back, I remember I was practicing Tai Chi and stuff. I had a
Yeah,
teacher and stuff. But it was like in the park, and the movements wasn't that correct and stuff like that. Like what Taekwondo do, it has to be like correct. Do you always have to spar and stuff like
yeah,
that with somebody, or okay.
yeah. Taekwondo is very precise, and we take our form very seriously. I will say that.
Oh, how you like? So I know they do like flips and stuff like that in Taekwondo, and I mean like I noticed that I noticed it.
Yeah,
Like
it's very
how long it
acrobatic.
took you to do those? Yeah, no, I was asking how long did it take you to do those, like acrobat?
Um, I kind of self-taught myself gymnastics when I was a kid. So I
Oh,
already knew
okay.
how to do like cartwheels and handstands and like just some basic flips. But once I learned taekwondo, there were so many more things to learn, like aerials and doing like combinations with different flips and stuff. So that was really fun to learn. It didn't take me that long because I already had the ability to do so. So I'd say about like it took me about like 2 months to learn the aerial. That took me the longest, but I'm still working on some other
Yeah,
tricks.
Yeah, yeah, that's challenging. I remember one time I tried to do like gymnastics, but I was trying to self teach myself. But
Yeah.
like yeah, it takes time. But I stopped for like years
It
ago.
does. YouTube
Yeah,
really helps. Yeah.
yeah. Like you're a personal trainer also.
I
Like
am. Yeah. So my
yeah.
parents are both personal trainers, and I basically studied under them for as long as I could and took everything I learned from them and studied on my own time. And I've been personal training for about like a year and a half now. It's been really fun.
Okay, okay. Oh, so you've been doing this a year now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. What are some of the stuff you learned from your folks, like in terms of physical training and stuff like that?
Honestly, how to eat and how to eat for your body type is so important for any athlete and honestly any person in general. So I'm really grateful that they not only taught me how to work out, but they taught me about nutrition as well.
Is this people that you taught like your your training and stuff? Like you have clients? That's what I'm trying to ask.
Yeah, I have had clients in the past, but right now I'm focusing on my Taekwondo career. So I'm kind of taking a break from
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Well, we have some comments. We have All the Rage George Page. He says good afternoon,
Good
and he
afternoon.
says nothing is ever easy.
Absolutely not.
And ha, has she ever think about doing any competitions? No.
Yes, I do competitions. It's just waiting for my
Oh,
comeback.
like what was the challenge for you, like in Taekwondo, like
Honestly, the biggest challenge in Taekwondo was myself because not only are you learning all these like physical things like how to fight, how to punch, you're also learning mentally how to be a stronger person, how to endure, pain longer. That's just an example, but you're also learning about perseverance, how to be dedicated, and all these other things. And that was very hard for me to learn because I hadn't done anything that hard before. Taekwondo is a very active sport mentally, physically, emotionally. So
what are the stuff that you incorporate through your everyday life with Taekwondo?
something that I incorporate every day. Let me think about that. I feel like
Not good.
I feel like something that I do lately is practice patience. Not only patience in the dojang, but patience outside of the dojang is really important. Patience with people, my family, myself when I'm training. When I don't get something right, I got to be patient with myself and, learn that, good things take time. So
Okay. Like what do you do outside like like what you do like Taekwondo and personal trainer? Do you have a job or do you go to school or anything at your
I
age?
don't go to school. I basically just do Taekwondo as my career and my life, my lifestyle, essentially. My husband supports me here in Idaho so I can follow my dreams. So I'm very
Wow,
appreciative of that.
you married?
I am,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow, that's a young age. That's like you 21. Like,
Yeah.
wow, that's you got what you guys met in high school or something like that, or
No, honestly, I met him last year and we
oh,
fell in love instantly. He met my family, I met his family. We went to church together, and by the faith of God, we just loved each other so much we decided to get married and start our lives together.
that's good. That's good. Like, congratulations.
Thank you.
I hope it, continues. Yeah, because
Thanks.
these days, marriage is, it don't last too long.
No, it
You're
doesn't.
young. Like wow. What about your friends? Do they do like do you have friends that do taekwondo or go to church or anything like that? Or
I I do. It's just really hard to keep up with friends when I'm doing so much, but I do have friends that do Taekwondo like all over the world that I've met, like through Instagram, honestly, and through some competitions.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, my friend Joe Always George Page. You ever watch any old Jean-Claude Van Damme movies?
Oh
You know who
yes, those
that
are my
is?
favorites. Those are my
Oh,
favorites.
okay. Yeah, I'm almost 50 and I never been married. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. I mean, it can happen on any age, honestly. You never know. It's never too late.
Yeah. I mean, I'm 47, and and when I was your age, my life wasn't together. Trust me. I was living with my folks, and I was in and out of other places and stuff. I mean, like maybe like like in my mid 20s, I started get try to get together, but it still wasn't
Yeah,
easy and stuff like that.
and that's
So
okay. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
it takes time
Do
to
do you-
figure yourself out.
yeah. Do you? I mean, like, do you teach like kids or something like that with doing
I do.
taekwondo and
Yeah, so when I first started Taekwondo, I actually became an instructor pretty much immediately. I started taking classes every single day, like 4 or 5 hours a day. I was in the dojang and I basically learned everything, all the criteria up to a black belt. So they made me a teacher and I started teaching the younger kids. We called them the little dragons. I started teaching them for about I think a year, and then I moved on to the older kids around my age, between like 10 and up. So I've
okay?
taught a variety of
When you
people.
was when you was younger, like you said you learned at 15 when you was 15.
Yes.
Yeah, like what are some of the things that you had to master more? But the punches and the kicks, you would say?
Definitely the punches were the hardest thing for me. I was really great with my legs, but my arm strength and agility was not it. So that took me the longest to learn. I actually had to start taking like kickboxing classes just so I could learn how to punch properly.
Oh, okay. Rohan, I can't pronounce his name. Hi, sister. You are very inspirational.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That
Yeah,
means a lot to me.
you know, I could show some more videos and stuff like that. Yeah, I got more. Might as well show 'em. You ever played Street Fighter 2,
I love Street Fighter.
the
That is
video
my
game?
favorite game. Yes.
Yeah. I used to. Chun Li's your favorite one? Your favorite character mostly?
Oh yeah, she's my favorite. I always play her. Always.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that came out like when I mean, well, the original one it came out like in '87, the Street Fighter one, and then
Yeah.
the second one it came out like in '91 and stuff. I used to always play who would I used to right Ryu. I used to play him for
Ryu.
some
Yeah.
reason. Yeah, he was
He's also a good
yeah.
character.
Yeah, he was bit of a loner. He was like a vagabond. He traveled around the world and stuff. Yeah, I see. I remember they had like the animated movie. I don't know. You ever
I was
seen
just
it?
about to bring that up. I did see that.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
yeah. I like that.
they had a
Nah,
real life
huh?
never mind.
No, just the sound. I can't hear your sound.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah. Say what you were saying.
Oh no, it's okay. It's okay.
Oh, yeah. I used to enjoy watching that. All the Rage George Page. Has she ever watched MMA?
I do watch MMA.
What's your thoughts about that? Like, what do you ever thought about wanting to do MMA or anything like that, or
See,
in the future?
I really love MMA and I love watching it. But the idea of getting hurt so badly that I couldn't
Yeah,
continue fighting again, or getting my nose broken and it never looks the same again, I don't know if I could deal with that, to be honest. Which is why Taekwondo, knowing that I'm a little bit safer with the headgear and the hogu that covers the chest and the body, it just feels a lot better to know that I'm safer.
yeah. You ain't lying because sometimes I'm not mostly like a fighting person like that to watch MMA. I'll watch the highlights maybe like once in a
Yeah,
blue moon. Yeah, my friend all the rage George Page, he's into the MMA stuff, and they be beating each other like, well, already they be beating to each they be killing each other. Let's plain and simple.
essentially,
They
yeah,
bloodied up.
yeah.
Yeah. Uh,
It would be a
you
great
should, you
way to let
should,
out my anger, though, but I don't know.
yeah. Yeah. He also says I was more Mortal Kombat. I played a
Yeah.
little bit. I think I think I watched the movies and stuff like that. I don't think I was really into Mortal Kombat like Street Fighter. Yeah.
My favorite
He says
fighter,
who's uh,
probably Clarissa Shields.
Clarissa Shields.
She's a
Okay.
boxer, but she's just my favorite fighter of all time. She's insane. She's amazing.
You ever watched like boxing, regular boxing, or
Oh yeah, Mike Tyson.
yeah, yeah, that's my era.
Yeah.
Yeah, he used to knock people out like in a
Yeah, he
split
was a one
second,
punch
like
man.
two. Yeah, yeah, like the only person that gave him a hard time. Well, he lost one fight, but that was like to what's his name, Buster Douglas or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and I think Evander Holyfield, he got frustrated and this. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
but
I
other than
mean,
that, he's always been on top.
yeah, if I mean, you didn't really have to be a boxing watcher like that, everybody was watching Mike Tyson, you know.
Everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, you ever seen like documentaries of Muhammad Ali or anything or other fighters, Jack
Um,
Johnson or anything?
I have not, but I've definitely been meaning to. I'm very into Bruce Lee though, and his books. I've been really into reading his
Yeah,
books lately.
yeah. I watched like I didn't. I think at one time I had like his philosophy book, like what's the name? Kunjitsu. I forgot the name of this. What he studied. Kun. He
Uh,
incorporated like he incorporated Taekwondo, boxing, kung fu. He put it into a whole system. Jeet
yeah, he
Kundo, yeah,
did.
Jeet Kundo. That's what he did, and I would always try to kind of imitate him and do be flexible and stuff like that. Yeah, he was a little bit inspirational with that.
He's very
Yeah,
inspirational. He's one of my
yeah,
favorites. Not only was he a
yeah,
martial artist, he was a philosopher too.
yeah. Like, do you like? Are you into like Chinese philosophy or anything like that? Or
Um, what I've learned from Bruce Lee so far, yes, I definitely should get into it more and study more about what it's all about. But right now,
okay,
no.
okay. Have you traveled around the world or something what
I
said when
travel.
you
I
was
would
doing?
love to travel around the world.
Okay, all right.
Right now, I'm just
So
traveling throughout the states.
uh, what do you what's like the age limit to like the to doing what you doing the taekwondo and stuff like that with the competition in terms of that?
Honestly, I'm not sure. It changes like every so often. Like the rules and the whole system of like Olympic sparring changes so much. But I've seen quite a few people that are like 26, 27, 28 still fighting. So I'm not really sure.
Do you know like the restrictions or anything like that or?
It's been a while since I've been into a competition.
Oh, okay, okay, all right, all right. I think that's about it. Is there anything you want to say or talk about or bring up
I'm
or any?
just so grateful that you reached out, and I'm so happy that I got to do this opportunity today. Um, yeah, and I hope that everyone that's watching enjoys the video too. So,
Yeah. Yeah, I really enjoyed looking at your videos and stuff. I'll continue following you.
thank you so
Yeah.
much.
No problem, no doubt. No doubt. All right. All right, folks. That's it for today. Tune in next time.
Bye.
Bye.